Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another video episode on the Forgotten Weapons Library. I'm Ian, and today we're looking at Astra Automatic Pistols by Leonardo Antaris. This is a pretty simple book, it's pretty straightforward, does a good job at what it's taking on, and of course it has a bit of a limited market for people who are obviously interested in Spanish pistols, specifically ones made by Astra. Mr. Antaris has an extremely comprehensive collection of Astras, and I wrote a book on them because there wasn't one before. So this does a pretty complete job, covers everything from Astra's early I-bar type pistols up through the Astra A80 and A90, which are much more along the lines of a modern steel service pistol. And let's take a look inside and you can see the format. Alright, so starting with the table of contents here, this covers the as I mentioned, the I-bar type pistols, and then the Campo Giro, and then the Astra 200, 300, 400, 600, 7, 8, 900, 2000, 3000, 5000, 7000, A50, target model of the A50, A80, and A90. We start off with a brief history of the company and the production plant, a little bit on fabrication, and then coding for how the whole line of Astra pistols, the finishes and the grips, how those designations are arranged, and I always like to see something like this, common proof marks and other markings found on the guns. So, oh, and I would be remiss if I skipped past this beautiful engraved Campo Giro. Now, to take a look at the general structure of the book, I figured we'd take a look at the Astra 300 section. So it's going to start out with some history of the gun, why it was developed, and who it was made for. And then we have an overview of the specific features of the gun. So we'll cover weight, size, finishes, that sort of thing, types of grips, markings, and covers the different versions of each model that were made for different contracts. Now in the case of the 300, we have a couple tables listing the serial numbers at various military procurements. Then we're going to get into pictures of the guns. So be pictures of some early versions, later versions as well, engraved often. It's an experimental model, in this case a longer frame with a larger capacity magazine. And so this is the sort of thing that you're going to get on each different model of the pistol in the book. You can see there we've gotten to the end of the 300 and we're now at the Astra 400. A lot of these sections will include pictures of some prototype or pre-production models when available, and those are always good to see. It does also cover, I mentioned the Astra 900, which is one that I'm particularly interested in. Let's see if we have a picture here. Yeah, the 900 being more or less a copy of the C96 Mauser, mostly made for China. So, a lot of good info in here. So there you have it. If Astra pistols are something that you're interested in, this book is definitely worth picking up. It's one of the few good references out there on Spanish pistols, and Astras in particular. So you can pick up your own copy of Astra Automatic Pistols from Simpson Limited. They're one of the distributors for the book. We'll have a link right below where you can click over and take a look at it. Thanks for watching, guys.